Where's that hecking on button? Ooh, I found it! Let's play!
Hey everybody, it's me, Loki, Loki Nyden, and we're doing something slightly different this week because, you don't normally see me in my less fluffy form, you normally see me in my fluffier form, and there's a reason or two why I'm not actually doing that for what will become a little mini-series that we're doing. And the first one is because, well, we have this. So excited. So we have Sneak. Yes, we have Sneak, which is a powdered energy drink alternative, which is not in a canned form. So as you can see, you can get it in packets, and you can also get it in tubs, which you actually put into shakers. I love these shakers. These shakers are amazing. So one of the reasons why I'm not doing this in fluffy fursuit form is because you can't drink in fluffy fursuit form. It's not exactly too easy to get this through muzzle. Not gonna work. Secondly, well, there's this whole thing with fursuits about what some people feel is like a lack of transparency. You don't see the person within the suit. And for a lot of people, that is a good thing because they essentially want the magic to be there. They want the reality to be slightly broken. But when it comes to this sort of thing, I want it to be completely and utterly 100% what you see on camera. So the main thing here, and this is what I'm going to say right now before we do get into the bulk of the video, is this is not a sponsored or endorsed video by Sneak. I went and bought this myself with my own monies because essentially, as you may or may not know, I love my sugar and I love my energy drinks and coffee. Oh my god, coffee is amazing. However, I need to be a bit more aware of what I'm drinking, I feel. I take in a lot of sugar. I eat a lot of cookies. I like cookies a lot. And, a lot of energy drinks do have a lot of heckin' sugar. Whereas when I was actually seeing this in advertisements and stuff, it was no sugar and like 12 calories, which is nothing compared to some other brands. And they're completely transparent about what they do with their own sort of like listings and such. You can see on the back all of the ingredients. If you can see that, I don't know if you can focus. I can't actually see the other side of the camera. You can see right there, or maybe you can't, all of the ingredients are put up on screen as well. On their online site, Sneak do in fact put for every single one of their flavours, of which there are many. This is just a small selection that we will be trying this week. They put all of the different ingredients up online, so they're completely transparent, and for that, I want to be completely transparent with what I do, so that's another reason why we're not doing the fursuit version of this, as it were. So, up on screen right now, I'm going to be putting the listings, the ingredients listings for what they put up on their site, what Sneak puts up on their site, and again, one quick more mention before we do get into the bulk of the video. This is not endorsed or, just paid for by Sneak. This is everything that I have done myself and bought with my own monies. The only thing I will say is that I did get this as part of like a deal thing online, because they were doing a deal where they had a shaker for free when you got 5 of these. I think it's gone up to 6 of these and a free shaker now for like £2 extra or something like that. So complete transparency, just want to be completely aware of all those sorts of things. But let's get into it. So yes, as aforementioned, story time. I drink a lot of coffee and have a lot of cookies and generally consume a lot of sugar that I probably shouldn't. And that's because I have a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth. Bato has a sweet tooth. And yes, I like my sweets. What else can I say? And I like products which have like anther animals on, as you can probably tell. Sneak has a bunny on it. Sneak has a bunny on it, which I do massively appreciate indeed. I just love how punkish. I just love how punk their logo is. It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely adore that fact. So, what drew me into this was actually seeing advertisements on YouTube, because they were advertising about zero sugar and all those sorts of things. And so, I felt inclined to try it, because I'm always trying to find alternatives, zero sugar alternatives to stuff that I am consuming, because I am trying to be more aware of what I'm eating, of what I'm drinking, because we do only have one body and we have to look after it. And especially with my transition, I'm trying to be more aware of what I'm eating, of what I'm drinking, because I want to live as healthily as I can. I want to do as well as I can with the one body that I have. And as a consequence, bunny energy drink. So, yeah, amino acids, minerals, all that other jazz is also thrown in. Again, I'll stick up the whole ingredients list that they do have on the site. And it's 12 calories compared to 100, I think, in some other energy brands. I'm not going to be mentioning other energy brands in this because I don't want to get sued, and I'm sure Sneak don't want to get sued either. They actually blur out the other energy drinks that they compare to in their ads, which is very reasonable indeed. But yes, bunny. And for today, we will be trying blue raspberry. So straight away, I just want to say, look at this packaging. Look at it. It's amazing. Flavoured vitamin, mineral and amino acid supplement with sweetener. No. Manufactured in the UK for Sneak Energy Limited. So yes, we have blue raspberry in an awesome package. This is one serving, 10 kilograms. I'm getting excited. 10 kilograms, dietary supplement, one serving. You're advised not to drink more than 2 servings a day. Now that's because one serving has 2 to 3 caffeine worth of coffee. Did I get that right, round the right way? No, I didn't. One serving has 2 to 3 caffeine, versions. I can't speak. Slight jump cut there. I couldn't speak, I was getting too excited. So, yes, one serving of Sneak has 2 to 3 cups of coffee's worth of caffeine. That's right, there were a lot of C's, that's why I was stuttering over them a lot. Yes, 2 to 3 cups of caffeine servings of caffeine. There we go, said that again. So, you've got to be aware of that. There's a lot of caffeine in this little pouch right here. So, you do have to be aware that don't drink more than 2 servings is what has been recommended. Also, if you're breastfeeding, if you're pregnant, that sort of thing, or if you have heart problems, arrhythmia, this probably isn't what you want to drink, as is the case with all energy drinks. You just want to avoid that sort of thing. But straight away, awesome. Naturally flavoured. I'm very excited to be getting into this. I'm actually going to open this up because I haven't opened this up yet, and I've been struggling with packaging. Actually, no, I haven't struggled with packaging. So yeah, this is a spill-proof shaker. Ooh, it's got a thing on the inside. I wasn't expecting a thing on the inside, which you can actually remove. I suppose that's for the shaky bit. So yeah, it's got this little shaky bit, which I suppose is ease for cleaning. You don't have. Sometimes you have those balls, those metal balls in those shaker things. But no, that's not the case with this one. Just have that right there, and the lid, and then the lid. Oh god, that's tough. No, I can't open it. Oh, there we go, got it. Very tough lid. Yeah, it's very well put together. There we go. Very well put together. So yeah, that is the original shaker. They also come in a neon spray, a purple, and there's a glow-in-the-dark one that I do want to get for Halloween because I like glow-in-the-dark stuff. There's not enough glow-in-the-dark stuff in the world. I digress. I am going to be putting this into some water and then into this and then shaking it a lot and then seeing what we get. It says between 300 to 400 millilitres per serving. It did state on the site that the shakers had serving things, how many millilitres of water you had, but I don't actually see one. Oh no, just very, very light. So yeah, it does actually say on the site, I don't know if you can see that with the light. It's got little gradients, very difficult to see. Little gradients 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Takes up to 700, which is 2 servings. I'm going to be putting 350 ml of water. But there's not really a 350, well, there is a 350, but it's not very accurate, because, well, these are all machined, and I want to be as scientifically accurate as possible. So, what I will be doing when I will be adding this to water is this. Yes, I have a Pyrex jug, which has 350 ml right there, and I'm going to be using this for every single serving that I do. Now, this is just to ensure that I get the right amount of water per serving for each of the different flavours, because I'm going to be comparing the different flavours across the following week, and as a consequence I want to be able to get as good a comparison as possible, because if you over-dilute or under-dilute these servings, they're going to taste differently. They're going to taste stronger or weaker, and I want to try and get a good baseline each and every one. So what I'm going to be doing is actually pouring the powder into the shaker, and then getting 350 ml Pyrex jug, and putting it into the shaker, just so that it is even across all of them. It's as scientifically accurate as I'm going to be able to get with what I have here at home. If I had a lab, then I would want to be doing a lot more stuff on this sort of thing, because food science does fascinate me, just because it's interesting what you put into your body. because your body metabolizes everything, which I find is absolutely fascinating. Anyway, I digress again. I digress a lot. I get very excited about all this sort of thing. So yes, 350 ml into this, powder into shake, which I will actually do now. I can go over there, carefully onto the bed, and all of these can go over there because they are not doing today. We are doing this one, the blue raspberry. So I should probably wash this, shouldn't I? I'll be right back. I'm going to wash this. I'm going to pour the powder in, and then the water, and then we'll have energy drink, and I'll be very excited. Yeah. Blah. So yeah, I have just cleaned this out, just added some water, shook it around a little bit, didn't add any detergent, don't want to be affecting the flavour of any of the energy drinks that I will be tasting, and plus, you know, I don't want to wash my mouth out, that would be a little... I don't want bubbles. I don't want bubbles in my mouth. That would not be good. So yes, we'll clean this out. So freshly cleaned, and we've got this, which we're going to be pouring in, adding the 350 ml of water, which I have measured in my measuring jug, and then, you know, doing it a shake. I do want to quickly say that I'll be measuring, or assessing, I should say, each of the different flavours according to, like, a sneak catalogue, which I've actually come up with myself. So first one is sight. How does the actual packaging look? Because, well, whatever you have is going to be dependent on first glance. That is the case with almost any food or any drink that you do indeed consume. Then we have nose, which is a bit of a weird one, but it's basically how does it smell, both in the packet and then once you've actually shaken it, because some energy drinks, they smell like they're basically battery acid, and that isn't very appetizing. Then for the E of sneak, I'm going to go with energization. So that was going to take a few minutes for it to kick in. Apparently it takes between 10 and 45 minutes. I'll be assessing each one after 10 minutes, of which I will also set a timer. And basically, how energized do I feel after having drunk the drink? A is aftertaste. Now, there's a lot of aftertaste with some energy drinks, so I feel that's an important one to do. And then K is the cool factor. I know cool starts with a C, but acronyms are hard. So, cool. How cool is the overall flavour? How cool is the overall thing? That one is basically my own personal taste, what I personally think of the drink. Otherwise, yeah, it's just going to be completely, as much as I can do, completely just energy drinks, let's try it. I'm very excited, as I've probably said quite a few times. Let's go. So we've got the powder, which we're going to put in. Sight, love the packaging, already covered the packaging. I just love everything about it. I like how compact it is. You could take this in a bag, in a rucksack, in a purse, just put it in, and then get it out, and then add it to a bottle of water. I like that fact. It's just very portable, unlike the tubs, which you do actually need to, like, scoop. So I do like these as a sort of like transport method for the energy drink, and powdered. I mean, it's not canned, so that is something to consider. Nose. So first I'm going to smell it in the packet, and then I'm going to stick it in here, water, shake, smell again. So, oh no, I've been ripping it. No. Quick note, I don't know if this is recyclable, this packaging. No idea. Just from opening the bloody thing, I could smell it. It's not a bad smell, it's just a strong smell. Okay. Ooh. Smells like those. Like just a big inhalation of it. Do you know, like those blue Jolly Ranchers you get? It smells like what one of those tastes like. And plus, there's the powder, if you can see it. Strange. I like it. It's not a smell, but it doesn't smell like battery acid, so that's a win. Let's add this to the thing. Freshly cleaned. Whoop. Not a lot of powder. 10 grams isn't a lot when you think about it. Oh, my powder! No! Get in. Yeah, it's not a lot of powder, but I suppose 10 grams isn't a lot of powder. You never realise how much or how little 10 grams is. Water. Yes, 350 ml. Oh. Gets stronger when it sort of like particulates. Add the water to the jug. Break it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, that gets stronger. I didn't think it could get stronger, but it gets stronger. Okay, let's put the lid on there. And then, oh, shake. Shakey. Just squeaking. Can't take the shaking. I think that's pretty well shaken. It's blue. It's blue. So let's smell it. Ooh, that smells quite nice. It smells fruity. Blue raspberry fruity. And I'll take off the little shaker apparatus as well. It's so bubbly. I don't know if you can see the bubbles, but it's bubbly. It's effervescent. Oh, I love that word. Effervescent is a brilliant word. Okay. Energization is one that we're going to have to try after the fact. But, aftertaste. Gonna try a little bit and then see what the aftertaste is. So, wish me luck. Okay. It is basically Jolly Ranchers. Basically Jolly Ranchers. That's the flavour I get, and I like blue Jolly Ranchers. I like raspberry Jolly Ranchers, so it's a win. Straight away, the flavour is quite an energetic flavour, or if a flavour can be energetic. I like how smooth it is. Some energy drinks aren't that smooth. I suppose that is because I'm not using sparkling water, and I'm just using tap water, and I'll be using tap water each and every one. I can imagine the flavour would be slightly different if you were having sparkling water with them. But for the sakes of this experiment, I suppose, over the next 5 days, I'll just be using tap water. But I can imagine that the flavour might differ slightly if you've got sparkling water, or depending on the water hardness of your area, it might actually depend on the flavour. I've got quite hard water where I live, so it's not as frothy as it might otherwise be. If you live in a soft water area, you might get more froth, you might get more bubbles. I like bubbles. Keep trying. Very smooth. I want to drink more of it. Plus, the beaker thing, like, perfectly fits your mouth, which is a weird thing to say, but it does. It's very ergonomic. It's a bit big for my pauses. I can't really get my hand around it, but. Aftertaste, very clean. It dries out my tongue slightly, which is a weird thing to say. It dries out my tongue slightly. That might be the powdered effect. I'm sure if you shook it for a bit longer than I did, you might not get that drying effect on your tongue. I'm pretty sure that's the powder though. Yeah, aftertaste. Again, it's just Jolly Ranchers, which is the initial taste, which I like. So, not really fussed by that. Now we're going to wait, I don't know, watch 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And see how energized I feel after drinking a bit more of this. So I'm going to quickly drink more of this. Again, it's just smooth. I've drunk about half of it. I just like how smooth the bloody thing is. Drunk about half of the bunny blue raspberry. And now we wait for 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm just going to read the background of this. So, store in a cool, dry place and out of reach of children. Do not use if security seal is broken. Dietary supplements should not be used as a substitute for balanced diet and healthy lifestyle. Do not exceed 2 servings daily. High caffeine content, not suitable for children, pregnant women, and persons sensitive to caffeine. Discontinue use and consult a medical professional if adverse reactions occur. Yes, that's like the whole sort of like thing at the bottom. Still gonna wait like 5 minutes. I'm literally just sat here because mobile phone is recording device, so I wait. So it's been 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel more energized. I didn't drink coffee this morning because I was aware I'd be doing this experiment, and I feel as awake as I would if I drank a cup of coffee. If I'd feel more awake than if I drank a cup of coffee, I can't really tell at this moment. The effects are said to last between 6 and 7 hours, so I'm not going to be able to comment on that in this video. I'll be able to comment on that in the next video that we do for day 2, Tuesday, but for right now, I can't say whether or not that is the case, that the effect does last for 6 to 7 hours. Again, very smooth. I found myself drinking a little bit more during the 10-minute interval because I did enjoy how heckin' flavoursome that thing was. Just so blue. And I know that it says no sort of like artificial flavourings and such. It's all natural and all that jazz. But something that blue shouldn't be natural, but I know it is because they wouldn't be able to say otherwise. So it just suffices me. So for the cool factor, I like it. Don't know what else to say. I think it's really cool, just like the whole packaging, the flavour's nice. A little bit cloying on the tongue in terms of like the powdered aspect, but that's to be expected when you do try a powdered variant of an energy drink. What else to say, really? I like it. I really hecking enjoy it. And blue raspberry, when I was doing my research, does seem to be the flavour that is the most sought after. People do really like the blue raspberry, and I can see why. I really do like the blue raspberry. I like everything about it. The only thing I will say, which does take away slightly from that element of the cool fact, is I don't know if this is recyclable. I've looked on the packaging, and I've looked around, and from my research, I can't see whether or not this is recyclable, and I don't know if the tubs that they do are recyclable as well. And if these are recyclable, if these ever break, which I haven't heard of one breaking when doing my research. Yeah, I don't know if they're recyclable or not. That would be quite a nice thing to know, just because, well, with the big push towards eco-friendly and environmentalism, it's nice to know if something that you are consuming is also taking that into consideration. I don't know, that will have to be something that I will be telling you in the videos to come, because I will be sure to actually send them an email when it does indeed come to this, because they do have the information on the back. They've got their email and all that other jazz. So I will try and get that information for you, because, well, it's an experiment, it's a bit of fun, and I like to know these things. I like to know these things indeed. But in the meantime, I'll be putting all of my sneak analysis in the description below, because that's going to be the best way to do it, because I've forgotten what I've already said, because my memory's like a goldfish. It's not great. It's not great. And yeah, I'm somehow studying at university with my memory like a goldfish. I don't know how. It seems to work. It seems to work indeed. So I'm just going to... That thing's a bit difficult to open. I'm just going to drink a bit more of this. And go to that shield bit, I guess, because unfortunately, even though this isn't sponsored by Sneak, we do a shield bit at the end of every video that we've ever done. So if you have enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Those sorts of things can go and do a shield bit at the end of every single video, because that's what we do on the channel. We don't like having to put ourselves out there, but it's a fact of doing YouTube. The algorithm, the almighty algorithm, decides what's seen and what's not, who lives and who dies, and that's just a simple fact of video creation, or content creation. Ew, content is a horrible word. Content is a horrible word indeed. And yeah, if you like our stuff, then you can also check us out on Twitch, where I do speedrunning. Speedrun Spelunky, currently the 4th best UK Spelunker, which might not sound like much, but I want to get to that #1 spot. Very much indeed. And I'm pushing towards a sub 1 hour in Celeste at the time of recording. Hopefully, by the time this video goes up, I'll have gotten sub 1 hour. Hopefully. Bliss. I've got the speedrunning bug ever since I started Spelunky, and I want to play more. I want to play more. It's so good. I love speedrunning. It's just great. Anyway, I digress again. Sneak. Great. Nom. Blue raspberry. Yes. Recommend. Outros. Bye now.